Morning everyone, welcome back. It's Saturday. What are we at? 7:44. We have had weird start to the day. Got the phone call from a customer to say that a car that they've booked in today has had a wheel bearing fail or something. And obviously we've ordered stock in for the guy less than 24 hours before the job. Appreciate it, it's not his fault, but obviously we've still got a business to run. So I've basically said yes, we can rebook it, but I would take a deposit the second time because it's so close to the booking time, and we do hate some cancellations that are too speedy. And he basically kicked it off, was not happy, said that he's not going to rebook. Like, that's fine, do what you want to do, mate, it's not a problem. I'm here to run a business at the end of the day, and obviously I've still got bills to pay and I've still ordered your stuff in. It's quite frustrating. We had Ellie in today with her, oh gosh, is it an Audi or is it a VW? Or is it, no, it's a Mercedes. Put a Kicky Key 500.1 and a sub in a little while ago, where she's buying a new car. And it was supposed to be ready today, but it's not, so she's moved. And then we've got, I think, a Corolla in for dash cameras today, front and rear. And at some point I'm going to scoot off and pick up Shane's Golf for him and continue on with his box. And then we can start stripping his car down, get the Evo 950 in. For door speakers, he's having a three-way. Well, he's not personally. I don't think his missus would like that. His speakers are a three-way. Doing the Kicker KX three-way in the front, and probably do some coaxials in the back. Wavetech 5-channel amplifier, and the new sub box that we're building with the Slim 12 in it. So we got to get on with the box today, get that finished, and then go and get his car. So it should be a nice chill day. It is Saturday. Saturdays are always a bit crazy, a bit silly. Yes, watch where you're going, Mrs. CCTV. That was great. Police entered my lane then, started looking like she was texting. Naughty, naughty. But that's it. Glad you're enjoying the vids. We're trying to get as much out as possible. Keep the dream alive. YouTube stats have changed again. Fuck knows what's going on, but we just keep continuing as we are. As long as you're enjoying it, that's all I care about. But off to work, get coffee, start the day. I feel knackered this morning. We were up late last night. Everyone was on Xbox, so we were having a good old giggle. But I'm tired today. See you soon.
Sorry?
Dom said to me he's going to get wet doing his CBT. I sent him this.
Childish. Right, afternoon everyone. And yes, it is afternoon. We haven't picked up the camera today and I apologise, but we just cracked on and got on with everything else. We've just come back from Shane's yard. Shane being Mason's dad, the one with the grey caddy. If you're new to the channel, go back, go watch it. It's a caddy with a quad box in it. It's mint. However, he's got a r32 Golf. It's an import, Japanese spec. Ignore the fact it's not got a front bumper on it. He's working with the headlights at the moment. However, we have got a full build to do on this thing. So we've got front door speakers, rear door speakers, three-ways in the front, coaxials in the back, the thin wavetech sub, and the 5-channel 5,000.1 amp. Am I right in saying that? Yes?
1,000.5.
1,000.5. 5,000.1, Dan. Jesus wept. Could you imagine that shit?
What?
I said
5,000.5. That's like Warhorse territory.
I said 5,000.1. I'm like, hang on a minute.
That's almost what it is.
That's what the Warhorse is going to.
4,500.
And 87, I believe.
Yeah, there you go.
But so we've got Shane's Golf. We'll get this started to be pulled apart. We've got it for a week. So we're going to get the door cards off, get some dynamite in there, in the front and the rear. And get cracking, yo. And then we've got to carry on and finish the rest of the box. So I think Alex is probably going to crack on with that. Get the top put on, get it all nailed and glued together.
We've got kicker freeways going in this.
Kicker 3-ways. Yeah, new. We haven't done the 3-ways yet, have we?
We've got space room in these door cards too.
We're going to have to make space in the door cards for them.
I got a saw.
Oh, goddamn! We're doing...
That's a coaxial.
No, it's the 3-way kit. Isn't it?
No.
No, it is. Oh, okay. They look the same. They look the same.
Fucking don't. There's an extra speaker in the other one.
The box looks the same.
I learned to count to 3. You can only count to 2, alright?
They're heavy. Right, show you these, because they are pretty. Lots of stuff in this box. Hang on. Let me just turn that round and put you somewhere where I think you might be able to see, maybe. There, that'll do. So, mid-range driver. I know, and I'm excited about it as well. You have to open this. Wait. We have the tweeters are here. So we have the little tweeter. Yeah. And then we've got the slightly smaller. Would you call it a mid?
Yeah.
It is a mid.
A base mid, a mid, high mid.
Just take the little plastic cap off of it so I don't.
It's really pretty when they're small. They look really cute.
They are tiny little things. We've got the little KS mid. We've got the little tiny tweeter. Oh, here we go, people. Hang on.
Oh god, he's getting out of knife.
He's doing something dangerous.
Not on your hands, Dan.
What?
Jesus Christ, I've got 9-9 ready on my phone.
It's alright, it's fine, it's fine. I'm not gonna...
Tell me when to press the last 9.
Oh god, do it now! Right, so we've got the tweeter. Just there. And then the mid-range driver. Mid-range bass driver?
Yeah,
because it's not really bass.
And then you've got high mid.
Oh, and there you go. And then we've got all the other bits and bobs, crossovers and other stuff.
Crossover.
3-way crossovers. So you've got the tweeter crossovers in one bag. So you get a little tweeter crossover like so with your spade connectors on the end. And then you've got the 2.75 crossover. So the mid driver crossover. Little inline dealio. Passive crossover, that's the word I was looking for. And then the mid-range driver passive crossover, just there. All come with the kicker's nice little terminals on the end of them so they're nice and easy to put in. And then you've got, hey?
You're not trying to hide a massive box.
No, I'm not trying to hide a big KS crossover, which is good. Get the universal speaker ring adapters, so you can break these off into whatever shape or pattern, size that you need for your door, which is really cool. We like keeping these if we don't have to use them because they come in handy for the odd and weird and wonderful jobs. So like they come pre-cut, you can snap off or cut to make them fit whatever door you've got to use. And then all of the gubbins for mounting the tweeters on the dash if needs be. And oh, these by the looks of it are for the 2.75 mid drivers or mid speakers.
Yeah.
That's cool. They're like a little clamping plate. Oh, that's cool. So they go together and clamp the 2.75 driver. Oh, they're metal as well, so they stick. Is that right like that? Yes. Oh, there you go. So they go in there like that. and then clamp in. You can screw that to, that's cool. It's a good idea. That's a really good idea. Kicker, whoever came up with that idea, give them a raise. That's a great idea. What else we got in the box? Screws. Ah, the little tool to be able to adjust your tweeter grill. So lots and lots of stuff. Lots and lots of stuff to get through. So we're going to crack on in a minute. I'm avoiding it, don't worry. I know you've already given me the look of don't film that reg. Don't film the reg. Yeah, what's this, boys? No.
So I'll let Shane have you.
Shane loves me.
He's a big one.
Yeah, I know, but he loves me.
He'll tussle with the muscle.
Jesus. Right then, let me just turn this down really quickly. Right, so we are getting on. We're packing up now. Yes, I have changed hats because someone's going to mention it in the comments. Alex is just tidying up some stuff, getting stuff ready to be able to move things around because we've got this thing for a week. So, update on the door. Alex has been doing bits over there, I'll explain in a minute, but the door is dynamated. Speaker for the mid driver is in and dynamated around. The passive crossovers are in and cable tied into the harness. So we've got one there for the mid, one for the driver, and then one for the tweeter. There. So this one is pretty much buttoned up. The door card is coming along well. The door card is pretty much ready to go. So we've got the mid there with a piece of ABS plastic screwed into the original mounting holes, so we're not drilling holes in the back of the door. And then obviously cabling to it, then just plugs in with the kicker connectors into the rest of the harness, which I've left just there for myself. But it's currently 5:15 and we are getting ready to pack up and go home. Alex is taking the bike home this evening, so you'll get some bike stuff over the weekend, I no doubt.
Maybe. I don't know.
Maybe, depending on the weather. We have found lots of stuff in here. We've got
Japanese wiring.
Japanese wiring stuff. You said there was a, what was it, a TV, digital TV thing in there?
There's a digital TV tuner.
Digital TV tuner, that's what this thing is. And then the rest of the associated cables. Shane, I know you're watching this. Look at the mess.
He won't be watching.
You won't be watching?
No, so I'm not uploading this until we get more into it Monday.
Oh. Well, Shane, when you do see this, this will all be gone by then. Don't worry about that. Right. Other than that, though, we are going to pack up the rest of the stuff, move some bits around, get the trailer in, and we'll catch up with you later. Bye. Well, goddamn. Just packed up for the evening on Saturday. I thought it was Friday then for a second. Just packed up, got everything in. So we've got the van's in, Golf's in, Chaser's in, Lotus is in, toolbox is still there, and the trailer's in. We've been playing Tetris, right? Just with really expensive blocks. But no, everything is in, ready to go. Alex is taking the bike home this evening because that's why we've got the van in. So other than that, we are done for a Saturday. What a mental one. Been out to go and pick up the Golf from Shane. Done a couple of things this morning. I had a F200 Pro on a, what was it? I can't even remember now. Yes, my hair looks horrendous, I know. It was Toyota Corolla Hybrid, that was it. There you go. So Toyota Corolla for the F200 Pros, and then there was a Fiat 500L for the Blue and Me system. Absolutely baffled Alex. We've been trying to find out how to do it for hours. And replacement fascia, it was one of the ones that he did while I was in Rome. So that's that. Alex has been mucking around with his blower and the bike.
Nobody bothered me when I'm over in my room.
Right, see you Monday.
See you Monday.
Morning, everyone. Monday morning, 8-ish, 8:30ish, something like that. We've got two in this morning. Obviously Shane's Golf, we're going to continue on. So Dan managed to get one of the door inserts kind of semi done at the weekend. He's going to continue with the rest of the car today. And then I am currently working on a Honda Jazz, which has got a radio failed. The standard radio is not working, so we're just running some checks on it. I've pulled the factory radio out of the dash. I'm just going to check for things like power and stuff like that. And after that's done, probably needs a new radio replacement. But we will catch up later on today. I'm going to crack on starting the box and bits and bobs. Dan's got doors to do, speakers to do. We've got obviously head unit down there, all the wiring and bits and bobs to get rid of. Rear doors, same again, get a coaxial set in here. And then we can start, once the box is done this afternoon, and start fettling with what's left of boot build and things like that. Get the amp situated, figure out what I'm doing with space and cabling and stuff, so he can easily remove it and get it to the spare wheel well and stuff. But so far, so good. Look at that, nice little dynamated panel, should be good. Might want to put a little bit of dynamite on here, mate, just because it's plastic crap and we don't want buzzing.
Dynamite or liner?
Dynamite, make it heavy. It's not exactly a lightweight car, so weight is not an issue.
It's a fat boy.
Well, Shane will punch your lights out. Anyway, see you in a bit, everyone. Squid.
Right then, so Alex is getting on with the sub box. It's all glued together,
Right.
nailed.
So, I'll nail. Yes. What I am going to do, which is not on the plans, but I am going to triangulate this corner from that corner.
Just to give it a bit extra strength.
Yeah, 45 these corners just to allow the air to foxtrot Oscar properly.
So
yeah,
we
pretty much just setting and then 45, 45, 45 done, lid on, cut the circle, and then figure out position, boot, build, amp, yada yada yada.
mint
Stuff.
stuff. I've just finished up on the first door, so door card's back on, everything's wired, plugged back in, screwed back on, nice and heavy, nice and sorted. So gonna go move to the passenger front, get that one done, three-way in that one, and then two rears should be nice and easy, dynamat and coaxial. So yes, and then we've got to fit the head unit.
Well, microphone and dab is already in. USB to stick in the glovey or wherever Shane wants it to go, probably glove box. And then the head unit's in, and then we just got cabling to run to the back to the boot. So you do the doors, head unit, signal cable, all of that, seat out. Oh, we've got to look at his electric seats as well. Apparently they're not working.
That was
And
it.
we've got to take the Japanese lady out. He doesn't want the ETC making noise, so we've got to get rid of her.
Yes. Right.
Right, everyone. So Shane's box, we've Duratec'd it, silver port standard. So box is built, we're just letting the Duratec dry. If you use this with a foam roller, you get a waterproof coating, and it gives you like this bubbly effect, which is kind of cool. So this is the box. This side we've not done because there's another layer that's got to go on that, which is going to be the boot floor, where we have our kind of little build and everything. Dan is just getting to grips with door card number 2. Getting some dynamite on the door. Is 3.5, or sorry, 2.5, 2.75 is in. Mid's in. This one's back on altogether. He's just getting the second front door done. So there we go. Mid drive is in. And then the other one will go up there. Obviously tweeter in the top's already in. He's changed out cable ties as well for black ones, and he's done that door too, because I didn't like those. Microphone and DAB is in. We're just waiting on some extra cabling coming out, and then he's going to jump on with the back doors, and I'm going to start doing the boot.
Well,
yes.
Cabling from front to back, but yes.
All that. All right, you pedantic.
Yes. I've got a plan in my head. Don't fuck with it.
You haven't got a plan in your head at all. You do as I tell you.
Bit of an update for you. Radio. So, Alex is busy building away the sub box and the amp board. Oh yeah. So we've got amp going at the back, sub just there. We have spoken to Shane, and he has agreed, yes?
Yeah.
Or are we just...
No, we're just doing it.
We're just doing it.
I know. He's agreed.
He's agreed to have his spare wheel taken out, and we are able to then lower the build slightly lower down, so we've got more space for boot stuff.
Bum stuff.
Boot stuff.
Bum stuff!
That way then we can make the build a little bit nicer. Look at that face of concentration.
How about now?
In other news, what I've been up to is I've gotten this door. Both front doors are done now, so passenger rear, both fronts are done. So we're going to move on to the driver's side rear door. Woo! Hello.
Get this close to me unless you're buying me flowers.
I ain't buying you no flowers. I'll take you out to dinner though.
Use a snack.
Get this door done, and then we can start running signal cables.
Hurry up.
Run signal cables, go from there. Right then, so, bit of an update for you. Driver's rear door is done. All the doors are dynamated, speakers are in, signal cables and stuff in the doors are done. Alex is working on the boot build stuff. So we are building a beautification panel and like a little shelf for, I believe, the amp to go on. He's being very secretive about telling me what's going on. So I think this is an amp board that's going to have maybe some lighting or something in there. Again, I have no idea. This guy is keeping things very close to his chest.
Puzzle.
I know you're freaking out. Don't freak out. Don't freak out. Easy fix. Puzzle code in my head.
Pictures on the wall. House in my brain. Done.
But this is happening. Sub boxes over there, waiting for other bits to happen. Again, I have no idea what's happening. Something will happen with this. I am now being tasked with hoovering and dynamiting the boot. So boot floor will get dynamited. Obviously keeping this accessible because I believe this is the battery cover. So we'll get that dynamited but still accessible and takeable. What? Take outable. And then we'll go from there. Waiting on a call back about some signal cables and some bits, and then we'll give you a bit more of an update when I know more, because I know nothing at the moment. I'm just being told. I'm just being told where to go.
That's not very nice. Would I do that to you? I mean, cancer jokes.
Yes. Got to make the most of it while you can, I suppose.
Right then everyone, we're approaching the end of the day. Nearly 5. But here is my amp board, and as you can see, we've given it underglow. Nice little touch. I'm going to give the amp an underglow so that from the top it's just this weird purple hue, which is nice, and we'll hide these cables. This is just for testing. Dan is cracking on with the Golf sound treatment in the back, doing some dynamattings on the back of the car for me, and then we can get the foam pads in and size everything up if he hurries his ass up. What's up? Cut yourself.
Yeah.
You want to buy some Dynamat gloves?
We've got some Dynamat gloves.
Yeah, exactly. I sell them. If anybody wants some Dynamat gloves, hit a brother up.
They're good. They work. You should really put some on because it shit hurts when you cut yourself with Dynamat.
It's all right.
Really sharp.
I'm going to get the brake cleaner out in a minute and spray your hands.
Come on in.
Go on, do it.
Right.
Do it. You won't. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me. Should I tell you what's even better than that? Should I tell you what's even better than that?
That shit hurts like a motherfucker. I regret my decision. Right then, so Shane's just turned up.
Don't show his truck. Sorry.
No.
Look at this. Sick. Alright, switch it off.